Grand Rising. Decided to do this one outside today, and the wind is picking up, so just let me know the sound is good. I got my little the wind's been like, it's crazy. There's something going on in the atmosphere. Something is shifting. We're all shifting, and this is a pen and paper episode. I'm gonna be going over 5 signs, and I'm gonna break this down, bring this all together. The strange signs that you're gonna have a massive breakthrough, and literally reads like a book. It happens every time, and it's difficult. It's difficult for all of us to go through because our frequency is shifting, and when our inner world changes, our outer world changes, and you're accustomed to living your life a certain way, to your point of homeostasis, okay? And then all of a sudden, your point of homeostasis is not the same anymore. So there's a massive inner shift, and a lot of uncomfortable things get you to, because if we're comfortable all the time, all day long, we're not really going to shift. This is about an exponential shift. Like, we could do things. We're on a specific trajectory, and you could go up a little bit, you could go down a little bit, but sometimes in order to make a massive breakthrough, a massive leap, quantum leap, if you will, it has to be totally smashed apart and done again, and that's why it's difficult for us having the human experience to go through this. So I'm going to be breaking down these 5 very strange signs. Everyone is going to go through it at some point in their life. Once you save this video to your favorites, take out a pen and paper. I feel in the energies right now, we started off with the winds of change that are coming in. We're all going through these winds of change. You want to be restful, you want to be peaceful, but that stirring up, it really, it's agitating us in order for us to birth something new. And that's what we're doing today. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. And we're live, so if you could kindly click the like button right now, it will distribute this to others watching on the replay. Same thing. I'm very grateful for this. You go through a frequency shift, and the old falls apart, totally falls apart. And it's very uncomfortable. However, on the inside, as we go through these things today, what was familiar and comfortable is no longer familiar and comfortable. Maybe you lived a certain way. You had a certain group of people in your circle. You had a location where you were living. All of a sudden, you were comfortable. It was familiar to you. The people, things, and situations were familiar to you, but they all of a sudden they don't feel familiar and comfortable anymore. So it's time for a change. Number 1, absolutely nothing is working. Yeah. You're getting ready for a massive breakthrough, a massive shift, a trajectory like never before. Okay, absolutely nothing is working. And even if it's meaningful, you're doing meaningful work, you're taking meaningful steps, you're doing the right thing, it's in alignment to what you're feeling. It doesn't matter what you do, absolutely nothing is working. You could write it down. That we're live, the chat is blowing up right now. So many of you experience this. This is igniting a fire inside of you, okay? It's really refinement. Because this is a new foundation that's being built, and it needs to last the test of time. This is also like pulling back on the arrow to be launched. Okay, so this feeling that you have where absolutely nothing is working, there is a restlessness to move forward, and it could drive you absolutely banana sandwich. That absolutely nothing is working. So you're at a standstill. Nothing that you do is working, but you have to realize that when you first started whatever your calling was in life, you went through that. You know, I shared how years ago it would take me so much work and effort to put up a 3-4 minute video. Now I could press go live and put up a 45-minute hour live stream. How long we're going to go today? But it's simple. So activational energy is required. In science, it's called activational energy. Okay, so this is the science, the metaphysics of spiritual alchemy that we're discussing today. There is activational energy required. All right, so you might have witnessed this because you know when you do something in the very beginning, it's totally you're activating, you're starting it off for the first time, and it's going to take a lot of energy just to get that ball rolling. Well, you're kind of getting back, you're going back to the basics, is something that I discussed, getting back to the basics. So there's a lot of friction, okay? Friction is important to get grip in order to run, okay? So, but now it feels like there's so much friction you can't even move, okay? So it's that, if you think about friction, right? I used to teach the kids this everywhere. You rub your hands together and you can feel that fire. And the more you do it, it's going to feel more and more uncomfortable. And that is the activational energy that you're experiencing. The first sign, nothing is working, right? Number 2, constant delays and glitches. Oh, delays, sitting with it. I had a mentor of mine years ago. He said you have to sit with it. And over the course of time, it does make sense, because when you sit with it, you start to see things that maybe you didn't see at first glance. So there's constant delays, constant glitches. You know, even it's just the aspect of the world. You could see how it's windy right now. There's a stirring in the atmosphere across all apps. I'm on every, if you're new to me, okay, I'm on every platform. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram, YouTube, okay? I'm so grateful, everyone that links up, okay, on all those platforms. But across all of the platforms, all of the apps, I'm experiencing a lot of glitches, okay? And things, you know, you want to go from A to B. You think you're going to do something just one time. It's going to be perfect. Oh, I'm going to do it. It's going to be great. But there's constant delays. And these constant delays are draining. But this is the universal pause. Press the pause button. You ever like try to figure out, you're playing a board in a video game, you press the pause button to figure it out. Let me sit with it for a minute. Let me figure this out. And you press the pause button. So it's a universal pause. You're going very slow. So this is a way of fine-tuning the frequency. You go very slow. Like a sloth. You ever see the sloth move? The sloth in the tree, okay? We don't have sloths here in these trees. We have bees here, though, okay? The bees represent the energy, and the wind is representing the energy. I do have my muffle on, but hit 555. The sound is good, right? No, I was called to do this outside today, you know, and that's what I hope this helps you. You're constantly going to be called to doing new things. All right, switching things up, not doing the same thing over and over again. You know, sometimes I go live inside in our beautiful YouTube studio, and sometimes I'll go live out with the palm trees. Okay, and you know, today the wind. I checked. Of course, the wind picks up once you start the live stream. This is how it goes. But this is the energy that it's in, that we're in. You're getting ready for a massive breakthrough. How are you going to deal with the curves and swerves? You're leveling up. When you level up, you have to be ready to deal with the curves and swerves because you're getting bigger. God is going to give you tests. Universe is going to give you tests. Can you handle it, son? Can you handle it? That's what God speaks to me when I go through these shifts. You know, like... if it was nice and peaceful, right, the wind's picking up, it's kind of, it tests you, it distracts you. Can you stay focused on your mission or where you are going. Because when you're able to do this, a phrase that I've shared over the years, the will beats the skill. You need to have the will for the work that you're doing. You have to have the total will. There's plenty of people that have skill, and they waste their skill. You might even see this with athletes. So whatever it is that you're doing in your everyday life, there are things that you are going to have to really focus. You're going to have the will to win. You're going to have that will to get the job done. Yeah. So the constant delays making you sit with it, and then you start getting into the questioning, okay? So now we start segueing through the rest of them. Constant delays. Am I doing the right thing, God? Am I doing the right thing? You ask these questions? We all ask these questions. Am I doing the right thing? This is to compare and contrast the ego with the Sacred Heart. This is to compare and contrast the ego with the Sacred Heart. Because when we're more in alignment, it's a lot lighter. Fake people have an image to maintain. Authentic people could click live and just go live. Authentic people could just be themselves. Authentic people want to represent them. It's a lot easier and lighter. You know, we're entering a new age, okay? And more of an energetic age, and our bodies are changing. The energetic body, some people call it the light body. You're getting lighter. You know, the way that you eat might begin to change. The type of people that you have in your surroundings, your lifestyle. We do lifestyle changes on this channel, in this community. You're going to have to change your lifestyle. It's incredible how the wind, you see how this wind is picking up? It's good to work with nature. No, it's the confirmations from the universe. So now the constant delays, it's starting to maybe ignite the fire even more. Number 3, you lose people, you lose desires that you've had. You've had these desires maybe for years, maybe your whole life. I'm losing this desire. I don't desire this thing anymore. You're losing people. These are fake people that don't want to grow with you. You're feeling disconnected. Your passion for things, you had these things and you said, you know what, I have this passion for something. And now that passion has dissipated. Number 3, you lose people, you lose desires and passions for things that you don't even care about them anymore. And there's this big feeling of disconnected. Feeling lost? Are you feeling lost? Congratulations. Yeah. We all feel lost when we go through this, okay? Because this has to come from a fundamental, the fundamentals, fundamental shifts. It has to come from the energetic level. You know, if I do things physically, I could get ahead a little bit, but if there's an energetic frequency shift and God just takes the wheel, it is an exponential shift. Moving people in the heart, moving people in their soul. Their soul is now taking the lead, not the ego. Over the course of our everyday life, we have to have balance, right? In the law of 80-20. And we have an ego, and the ego keeps us protected from danger, but we don't want to be rooted in the ego. In a modern society, people are rooted in the ego. Do you know this? And the healthy ego, which I discuss on this channel, the healthy ego is important. It's going to keep us protected. It's not going to allow us to be a doormat to other people. Okay, this has been the modern way, people taking advantage of others, especially nice people. You're going to have to know the balance and know that you're shifting more into your soul's space, out of the ego into the soul. The soul needs to be the captain of the ship. The ego is just there to protect you. So this new frequency, write it down, this new frequency isn't for survival. This is a very powerful message today. Please click the like button. Since 2020, And this is a global thing. 1 million people can hear this because everyone's going through this shakeup right now. The micro and the macrocosm, your personal life and the global stage. Your new I have a new frequency, you have a new frequency. Your new frequency isn't for survival. It's not survival anymore. It's thriving. It's healed. It's a different frequency. So the way that you were operating, the way that you were showing up in the world, I like to use the phrase, how do you show up in the world? A lot of us have to do that. You know, I'm a Cancer, and sometimes, you know, when the world, you get to this place where you have to go inside your shell, okay? Allow the storm to come through, and then you say, oh, I guess it's okay to come out now. It's time to come out and play. Right? So sometimes we have to hunker down. We all did that. We all did it. We're not here for survival anymore. We're here for thrival. That's a new word. I just made it up. No, we're here for thrival. We should flood the comment section with thrival today. So it's very uncomfortable. You are shedding. You are shedding the old. You're shedding the old you. The passions, the desires that I have new desires now. I have a new way of life now. I can't be in the old. I can't live small anymore. I can't be, you know, walking on eggshells anymore. This has been a major thing. You know, when you're getting ready for a massive breakthrough, it's a leadership position. Once again, when you get ready for a massive breakthrough, people will look towards you as a leader. You can't walk on eggshells. Not everyone's going where you're going. Your frequency shifted. And now it's very uncomfortable. You're going to shed people, things, situations. It's across the board. It's not just one thing. Your whole life goes like this. It's true. It's true. And it's terrifying. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm out here and the wind is whipping around. And that's how my life feels. That's how your life feels when you go through this. And this is a documentary video because I've gone through this before. It's every time. Oh, you don't have one time. Oh, you didn't know? You don't do this one time. You better save this video. Those that are part of my community know this. And I'm grateful for everyone that comes in. Okay? Grateful if you've been here since the beginning or you're brand new today. This is our divine journey. It's divine timing. There's no right or wrongs to these things. I speak about the quantum. Okay, please click the subscribe button if you want to learn something new. On my journey, I aspire to learn one new thing every day, and I will show up in the world to teach millions of people one new thing every day. Okay, you want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise? Click that subscribe button. Every time, it's every time. And every time, it's a level and it's levels and layers. Higher highs, lower low. Oh, we want to go higher high. Guess what? You got to get a lower low. And then I sit there and I say, son of a... Yeah. But otherwise, we're going to be the same. And sometimes our soul says we can't be the same anymore. I appreciate that, Ghost. I appreciate all the community support. That's your soul. Your soul is telling you. New relationship, get out of the relationship. New way of life, dissipating the old way of life. It's all your soul. And I've gone through this, and your soul is not going to allow you to continue. You're going to get so uncomfortable. Listen, you don't have to listen to anything. You're just going to be so uncomfortable. You're going to come back to this video and you're going to say, okay, here's the answer. And I do this as well. I could fight against it all I want. I could fight against it all I want. That shaking that you have inside will not go away. It won't go away. Obscure Cosmos 999. It's over, kid. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Obscure Cosmos. Sometimes just showing up causes the glitch. Electromagnetics, absolutely, Obscure Cosmos. So important just to show up. Nothing's going to be perfect. You just got to be authentic. I've been sharing more about the wellness journey. Are you here to improve your wellness? Your whole life will change. Okay? And I make it very simple for everyday life people. And I did a world famous YouTube short, Just Show Up. I mentor a lot of friends in the gym. Just show up. You're going to get something done. You don't have to be perfect. I ain't perfect. There's nothing perfect in this universe. And authenticity is greater than perfect. We'll put that equation, we'll put that equation up. Authenticity is greater than perfect. My journey is far from perfect right now. I'm far from everything being perfect right now. But guess what, guys? It's my journey. And I get to share my journey. I've gone through this. You will go through multiple level up events. You break through multiple frequency fences. You have heart chakra activations. And then you actually look back even at the tough times in your life with actual love for them. And you say, wow, this was my journey. And these are my memories. And then you get to share them with other people. This is the true ascension journey. It's not going to be a perfect journey. It's going to be an authentic, truthful journey. Fourth sign, questioning. You are questioning the path. Am I doing the right thing? You are like, now you're ready to turn back. Big questions are happening. This is a test. Your old identity collapses. Your ego says, oh, go back, go back. Your ego is telling you to go back. You're questioning this. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this is, did I get up? Right? I teach you the truth on this channel. You start saying to yourself, did I? I don't know. You have to keep going. You're questioning everything. Oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. You got to get out of that brain. I keep saying this. You got to get out of that brain. You got to get into this heart. You got to get out of that brain. Get out of that brain. I'm telling you. Get out of the brain. Get into the heart. And then you're okay. So you're in the inner world. This happens. Trolls, narcissists, and dirtbags pop up to scare you to go back. You might deal with something called spiritual warfare during this process. This is a bunch of individuals out in the world, and they are going to try to get you to turn back. I'm telling you, I'll tell you this now. I'll tell this 100 years from now when I'm still teaching. When trash shows up, how do you know it's trash, Uncle Mike? Fear, guilt, and shame. It is the lowest states of consciousness. That's evil. What is evil is to live in reverse. When people, individuals come up and give you, write them down, fear, guilt, or shame, those are the trolls, the narcissists that are trying to scare. Ooh, I'm going to scare him. Oh, I'm going to scare her. Ooh, I'm going to scare her. Make her turn around. This is how it manifests in the real world. Take out the trash, Elsa, absolutely. You can't fall for it. Don't fall for it. It's simple. I'll give you the equation. I'm giving you the answers. I tell people I have a tremendous Patreon community. We collaborate on Zoom. If you'd like to join, you could join if it calls you. I say you take the Hawkins scale of consciousness, keep it in your pocket. Maybe you're learning self-love. Maybe you're waking up, you're having self-respect. Keep that Hawkins scale of consciousness, right? I have it here, right? I have it embedded in me. And the person is talking, the creature is talking. And you say, this is fear. No, they're trying to put shame on me. Oh, that's the lowest states. I got to ignore it. I got to cancel it out because it's creating doubt. And as my wise father once taught me when I was younger, when in doubt, cancel out. My dad's actually here right now. Everyone should load up the comments. When in doubt, cancel out. These are the simple, quality, immutable truths of the universe. When in doubt, Cancel it out. Cancel it, get it out. Get it out, man. It's true. You got to cancel it out. Lie and teach, throwing up the X's. It's true. This is the authentic journey. You're going to go through these things, okay? So you yourself, you're going to question things. It's going to come from your own ego. The manifestation in the outer world, you're going to see trolls and narcissists and people try to scare you in order to make you turn back. You have to put the blinders on. Do you know your North Star? Do you know your North Star? You know your North Star. You're focused on that star, and you just, ready? Keep going. Just keep going. That's what you need to do. Dismantling the old patterns, the tests, this was the purpose. Now we get to number 5. 5, kid. Number 5. There is a heightened sense of intuition and synchronicities. When you look through 1 through 4, there is 0 physical evidence. Pay very close attention to this. 1 through 4, there is 0. This is terrible. This is a breakthrough. Where am I getting you can't see it in the physical. You have a heightened sense of intuition, even though it doesn't make sense. Synchronicities popping up. You have to know the codes of the universe. You have to speak to God. You have to know how the universe works. You're not going to see it in the physical. You're not going to see anything at all. Some people use the phrase, God keeps you hidden. Everything is hidden. It's hidden from you. Your new destiny is hidden, so you're going to have to decipher the code. You have a heightened sense of intuition. Get your clairs up. Synchronicities. The synchronicities that we all go through. I got to pull this down. Isn't it wild how strong the wind has been? Something is stirring up in the world. The atmosphere is shifting. But the synchronicities that you experience, they're giving you, okay, it's okay, keep going. It's like the arrow, keep going that way. Keep going that way. And the synchronicities, just like the negativity, guess what? The positivity shows up as well. Over the past couple of months, you know, and I'm leaving this in the raw energy. That's how I do it. I keep it at 100 on this channel. The strangers that have shown up to encourage me that this is the answer. God sends in those energies. I did a video, God sends you strangers. You should check that out. Because it's true. Total strangers show up. Those are the synchronicities. They encourage you to keep going. These are the actual, real quality synchronicities. And not being concerned with the negativity. And not, remember, you know the basic energies. Know the energetic signatures, the frequency, the fear. Do not turn around. You have to ignore fear. However it pops up, it could come in that brain, it could come in the troll, it could come in any one of these forms. Yeah, you got to watch out. Bo writes, you got to watch out for the gaslighting. How many narcissists does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. They all use gaslighting. That's my gaslighting joke. No, it's true. And a lot of people that go through this, you actually become a professional at studying the narcissists and things like that. Because every time, it's just the way of the world. The Maya, right? The Matrix talks about this. Every time you try to level up, the narcissists activate. This is the truth. Please comment down below. Click the like button if that's the truth. So grateful for the community support. It gives me a voice in the world and allows others to get this authentic message. Yeah. Absolutely, Midge. Thomas, I appreciate you. You guys make me smile. You guys make me smile. I appreciate that. Nothing of this process is easy. I've done it before. That's why I'm able to document it. And then we'll look back at these past 2 months and we see where we got to. Because a lot of people, they're going to see your massive breakthrough and they're going to think it was easy. They're going to think it was overnight success because they don't want to do anything. That's the majority of this. This is the truth. This is the majority of society. What's the phrase? If it was easy, everyone would do it. But a lot of people don't want to do these things. A lot of people don't want to do the things that your Uncle Mike did in the past couple of months. I did them. I have no regrets because it's part of my learning journey. Even though it's difficult, even though it's tough. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. You're going to have to last the test of time. This is to ensure that you're able to handle. When you go through this massive, you're going to have a massive breakthrough. That's a leadership position. That's the main stage. That's the bright sun. Get the suns going. The bright sun is shining down the star. You're a starburst. Did you have starburst when you were a kid? I don't eat that. I can't eat that stuff no more. I'm sugar free. I stay close. Please click subscribe if you want to improve your wellness journey. Okay. So just a few other things I want to share about this. Okay. So there is a refinement happening for your circle. All right. Trust what stays. Trust what stays, and whatever fell off, fell off. I've seen this for many years. There's always people that we all go like this. So there's always people that come in and out. We're like, our community is a revolving door. But you have to realize that in the world, there are things called looshers. Do you know this? Do you know about looshers? Okay, you learn a lot on this channel. Okay, hit that subscribe. I appreciate it. You got to watch out for the looshers. So the authentic journey is our lives are a revolving door. People come back, you feel it in your heart. It's just like, it's like riding a bike. Sometimes you have a friend, you only speak to them like once every 6 months, but it's just like, you just pick right up. That's fine. And that's part of it. But you there, and that's part of that frequency. Then you level up, and there's part of that frequency, but there's people that are going like this. This is actually our journey. We're spiraling upwards, okay? I'm trying to give you like the visual. We're going like this. We're spiraling upwards, and each time we go through that frequency. If you don't, then you stay in that loop. I shared the difference, the spirit, the ascension is a spiral, and then when you're trapped, you're in a loop. Malishka Guzman, thank you so much for the support, Malishka. I'm very grateful for you. Tough times show you the path of truth. Absolutely. It's the path of truth. Where's the truth? The truth is in the Sacred Heart. I know these things. Every time, and it's difficult. It's difficult to get out of that brain. I'm telling you. But when you think about people, when you think about relationships, I appreciate you. This is the true journey. And we learn from each other. That's how we're supposed to be. Not just, people don't, and that's what we see in the modern world. People try to tear others down. When I started this years ago, I had a mentor. He said, Michael, I thought everyone was going to be love and light in the fake. Did you see my video on the fake spiritual community? Did you see it? Check it out. It's true. No, not everything is love and light. There's people that want to pull you down instead of having fun, rising up. It's wild. So once you know this, right, it's just about a frequency. You don't have to take things seriously or take them to heart too much. But just know how to navigate, okay? We're learning how to navigate this time period. So what it actually is the pendulum swing. This is a pendulum swing of spiritual initiation. It's the pendulum swing of spiritual initiation. The highs, the lows, we all go through the high, low, up, down. That's the pendulum, the hermetic principle of rhythm, okay, happening right before this massive breakthrough, okay? We have to learn how to adapt to a spiritual metamorphosis. This is metamorphosis that is occurring. And it's happening at a spiritual level, your frequency. That which shall remain and that which is pruned. And then all of a sudden, there's something new that comes. Adaptation, so important. That which shall survive. When you go through the tough times, when you go through the alchemy, that which shall survive is something that I've shared for a long time. This is the truth. Nothing about this is easy. Nothing about this is unicorns. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Stay resilient, Lonnie writes. Absolutely. Resiliency, consistency, authenticity. Know your energy themes. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Comment down below. Have you experienced all 5 of these? Which one, really sticks to you? Because it's difficult. And are you experiencing heightened intuition and synchronicities? I love each and every one of you. Know this, that God is going to work it out this way. We're all going to go through this. In order to get to that higher version, to break through that frequency fence, so much activational energy is required. I'm grateful for all of your support. Please click the like button, click the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. All of the links are in the description. I always read the comments. Leave comments. What do you want to learn on your journey? And again, it's really the karma, the good karma, that when you like, comment, share, all that stuff, it really helps. So if I inspired you today, if you just take the time to do that, I'm grateful for that. It's about moving people and taking the journey together, because a wise man on YouTube for a long time has said, life is so much better when we are all together. It's unity consciousness. Coming back together, merging. Over the course of your journey, you will have life lessons from people, and you don't just throw them out in the trash. They actually become you, even if it wasn't the best of things. And the more your heart chakra activates or opens, your heart opens more, you start seeing yourself in other people. You will see yourself in other people. And this is how we all come back together. So I appreciate you, Joe, Carla, Valentine, Lion Teach. I love each and every one of you. Beth, appreciate you. Stay focused. Stay empowered. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Thank you, Midge, Sarah, Susan, Lewis. Very grateful. Jen, Crystal. We got to pop a bottle soon. Yep. Big bottle for the breakthrough. But you're all my family, and I'm grateful for you. And you guys pick me up during we all have to go through these tough times. But the tough people are the ones that last these tests. I love you guys. Keep going, kid.